And welcome to Rough Magic's Twitch channel, where we're about to play Giantslayer in the Pathfinder 2e system. We're gonna fight our first giant here in just a minute. So hang in there with me. Well, I also want to plug a couple of other things. We're playing a bunch of games on Twitch lately. Richard over here is running a couple of games also on our Twitch channel. So every Sunday that we're not on, he's also running a Pathfinder 2e stream called Gears of Revolution. And on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, he's running a second episode of a Starfinder 2e playtest. If you missed the first episode, that's understandable. We didn't plug it to you, but you can watch it on our Twitch channel, and it's going to get posted on YouTube around Thursday, Richard says. So hold him to that. Stay tuned. You should also subscribe to us on YouTube, and you can catch up on all of the episodes that you haven't seen yet of this stream or of the Gears of Revolution stream, which has been going for much, much longer, and they're way deeper in their story. There's a lot of content on there that you can catch up. Oh, I actually literally was ready to plug this, and my mouse, hello. There's a link in the chat, and you can go there now. You can also go to our website, which I didn't queue up, but it's easy. It's roughmagicgames.com. You can find live events that we're hosting. We actually just branched out into Detroit, Michigan. So that's now our third city that we're here in. So check us out. It's Detroit, Jacksonville, Florida, and right here in Chicago in our home. And so check us out. You can come play a game with us out at a bar or at a coffee shop, or you can book a game with a game master privately at your home or at your favorite bar or online. And you can name the game or let us name the game for you, but we just really want to play games with you. So reach out, let's hang out. But for right now, I'm going to pass it over to Michael so that he can actually be in charge. The end.
The end. Nicely done. As she said, welcome back to Giantslayer. This is a first edition Pathfinder Adventure Path converted to second edition. I am Michael. I will be your GM through all of this fun that we're going to have. In introducing our players, we have Dan as Jaytham Shaw, the half-orc fighter. We have Tara as Esther, the human bard. And we have Richard as Seven Deaths, the Nephilim Oracle. For those of you who missed our last session, lots of stuff happened.
Yeah.
The town was under siege. You warned them. They didn't listen. They interrupted a funeral, of all things, too, which is borderline rude. I was going to say. As the attack started, Cursed, Roderick's brother, took control of the militia and gave you a task. He said, if we are to stand a chance in this fight, we need to have all of the beacons lit. He tasked you with going to light all of those beacons, as well as, on your way, helping out the townsfolk as you find them. Telling them, get back to the longhouse. Anybody who is able and willing to wield a weapon, find an orc and fight them. That was your job. You went first. You went to Brynja. Seven split off from the group and went to find the first beacon, which is over by the longhouse where you had previously sent Brynja. You found Brynja being harassed and a mob threatening to hang her because she's a half-orc, and her kind caused all of this, according to this person. Seven was able to talk them down and save Brynja and light that beacon. The other two, while this was happening, ran through the inner quarter. Seven caught up very quickly. The first thing you did was you went to save Sarah and Agrit. You also went to Esther's bar, the bar where Esther works, and saved Rabus and fought a bunch of drunk orcs, half orcs. You ran through the town a little bit, and as you did, Seven started getting some visions. Visions of past fights that happened right here where Trunau is. It wasn't Trunau at the time. But you see these visions of the past. You saw a very large uh, hill giant fighting, killing small folk left and right, wielding a stone hammer. You also had a vision of that same giant being killed, and then a funeral procession of sorts as that giant was taken underground with some guardians and the hole behind him in the hill sealed up. And then over time, we see a town being built in this location. You saw the emergence of the Hope Spring and the building of Trunau over this ancient site. Nobody knew it was down. You went to the Hope Spring. Along the way, I almost forgot about Silvermane. You found the deaf mute Silvermane. He's an old elf druid who is the caretaker of the Hope Spring and has been there for as long as anybody can remember. When you got to the Hope Spring, you saw your first giant. A large, gray-skinned creature with giant tusks, sort of like elephant mammoth tusks coming out of his face. He had chains all over him. And I have an image queued up that I can show you. And when you saw him, he killed the orcs that were trying to hold him back. He had chains on all four of his extremities, and he used his superior strength to swing the orcs together like clacker balls and just kill them. And then he saw you and flew into a rage. And that was where we ended. So this giant is coming for you. My dog decided he needed some water right then. So bear with me. Good boy. Okay. I am going to add you all to combat because this is happening. There's no way to get away from it. I should also mention, I almost forgot about this, but as you saw this giant, you spotted a half orc with long, flowing blonde hair disappear into the hole in the side of the hill. And you know that that's your target. That's the guy who caused all of this. But between you and him is this giant.
I was looking at my character sheet a little too closely. Can you ping where that hole was again for me on the map, please?
Right.
There, thank you. Okay.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Um,
And then this giant's coming for you.
Getting the ones out of the way.
Yeah. Strong start. Natural 1, 4, 7. Jaytham with a good roll. Esther
I
with a
need to roll
good
my
roll.
plat check too. Sweet to recover and spend its spell slot. my shotgun back.
We haven't really gotten into why Richard has to roll a flat check. We're going to wait until it happens to explain it. I think that's
Yep.
more fun. And our good friend Crusher, the cave giant. All right. We're going to begin. Jaytham, it is your turn.
Okay, action 1. I am going to raise my shield. And action 2, I'm going to get out my warhammer. And action 3, I'm just gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this shallow water?
So where it's lightly colored is
Mhm.
shallow. Once you get out here, it's difficult terrain. So
Okay.
it's gonna.
I'm just gonna step a couple feet in then, so 15 feet in.
Okay, great.
And
Do that.
again, just bang the hammer against the sword and hope for the best. And that's it.
Yeah. This is your first giant. All you can do is hope for the best. It is Crusher's turn. He very much is enraged. You're a little bit closer now. He's in the water, but I mean the water, as deep as it is, only goes up to his thighs, so you can see his entire the top half of his body. He is riddled with scars and wounds in various stages of healing. Looks like he's been through quite a lot. But he does not like anything that's happening right now. And he is in a blind rage. And he is going to run towards all of you at 35 feet. So, actually going to angle this way. Oh, he's going to go there. Oh, he's got reach. So he's going to go one more. And as he goes by, you see he doesn't have any weapons on him. What he is doing, though, is those orcs that he killed, they got tangled up in those chains that are attached to his arms, and he's swinging them around. And he's going to use them as weapons. First attack on Jaytham. That is a hit with a 28. And he does 13 points of damage with an orc.
I'm gonna block.
Okay.
Um,
So in that case, just click your token and then click block.
Okay.
On the chat card.
Clicking my token, clicking block. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, maybe I need to target myself?
You don't need to target. No.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to target yourself.
Yeah, I'm clicking block and just nothing's happening.
Okay. When you click block, it should light up, and then hit damage. It'll automatically reduce.
Okay. I
Oh,
understand.
I see.
Okay,
That's my fault.
got it.
There you go. Okay. Second attack. No, he's not going to do a second attack. He's going to move again. And he's going to be able to get right up here. Up out of the water. It is Esther's turn.
All right. Wow. Okay. My first action is going to be to move. So I'm gonna go here. Why did I forget how long it lasts for a round? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna then use one more action to cast Courageous Anthem.
Okay.
And I start to hum. It's kind of low at this point. I'm not singing all the way out loud yet, but it's loud enough for everybody in this 60-foot emanation to hear me, if you will.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that. And then I am going to I'm going to use my third action this time around to strike with my own weapon, actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and give me this a minute. Oh, when I clicked on target, it moved the whole screen. Wow, that's fun. Okay, target this guy. And then longsword. Oh, I was literally right there. Okay, strike. Go.
24 is a hit.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead and hit that
Damage.
damage.
All right.
On 9 points of damage. Okay. That is Esther. Oh, you don't have an action remaining to
No,
use Demas,
not
so
this
he's
time.
going to stay where he is.
Okay.
7.
I need to check the range on. That's touch. Dang it. He ran away, so I can't reach him, so I'm gonna have to do some other stuff first. Let's do a. I'm gonna target Jaytham with a 2-action heal.
I thought that was going a different way. I'm going to target Jaytham to kill him and then run.
Put him out of his misery.
Not today. Not today. Alright.
15 points of healing. Excellent.
Thank you.
How bad are you, Stodan?
I'm barely injured. 27
25?
out of 32. So
Okay, cool. I don't want to be anywhere near this thing, so I'm just gonna take a step back.
Okay.
And that's gonna be all 3 of my actions.
Okay. Jaytham, before you take your turn, behind you, you can hear pandemonium. You hear the sounds of hoofbeats on the ground. You hear screams, human and orc alike. From the top of the walls, you can hear shouting. Cursed is on his way. Just hold the giant off until Cursed and the cavalry arrive.
no problem.
Back
Okay.
up this way. You can see figures begin moving towards the Hope Spring. Lots of orcs, some humans. It looks like the fight that was at the gates is spilling over and coming down this way. Which is because you did not do that optional task of fighting at the gates on your way by. You just ignored them. Jaytham, it is your turn. Stuff's happening. Stuff's going on all around you now.
10. I'm gonna move here, and let's see. So that's one action. Strike him one time.
Ooh,
Oh no, that's not
natural
great.
1. Nobody likes to see that red number.
No.
You do have a third action, unless
Yeah,
you
I'm trying to
raise your
decide.
shield.
I think I'm gonna try and hit him one more time.
Okay.
Come on.
Did better. You did better. Getting better.
Okay. All right. Well, sometimes the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Sometimes
right,
the dice just don't like you at all.
Yeah. All
It is
right.
Pressure's turn. Need to roll in secret. That's a low number. Okay. For his first action, he bellows very loudly and runs 35 feet this way.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You do.
Okay.
I don't believe Esther and Seven have attacks of opportunity, but you sure do.
Okay. All right. So click T and strike. Roll.
16 misses.
Okay. All right. Getting them out of the way.
He runs up a little bit further, and at this point, he can see some humans and orcs fighting over here. He attacks twice. Nope, sorry, once, because he moved twice. He attacks once. I'm going to roll to see if he attacks the humans or the orcs. The orc. So he swings with one of the orcs on a chain and kills one of the orcs. And then he turns around and looks back at all of you, and you can see his eyes are wild. Esther, it's your turn.
That feels really. He looks back at us, but I struck him and he ran away from me without trying to do me harm. Can I do you want me to do a judge intentions to figure out?
Yeah, you can do.
Does that cost that? I will use an action for it if I need to.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would cause an action, cost an action. It would be, what's the second edition equivalent of sense motive?
Perception.
Perception. It would be a perception check.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you have a separate ability. I
Hang
just
on.
realized that you might be speaking about an ability that I don't remember.
No. No, I think that seems fine. Now, my only problem is, though, why perception is not. I can see perception listed next to my initiative.
Yep, so
And I
that's
can.
the one above that. There's
Oh my
perception
God, it's
all on its own.
literally right there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
17. You can see there's pain and hurt in his eyes. He's also not all there. Whatever happened to him affected his mind in such a way that there's so much stimulus going on around him that he's losing his mind. He is essentially confused. So every time he acts, I'm going to roll a D100 to see how he acts. Sometimes he might spend all 3 actions attacking the nearest person. Or in this case, it could be he runs away and then attacks somebody somewhere else. So he does not appear to be in full control of his faculties.
Okay. Okay. I think. How far away is he from me right now? Too far. Too far. Okay, so. Dang. Okay, in that case, I am. I'm gonna move with my second action. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's how far I can move, right? Why can't I remember? I'm new here. 25. I get one more. Is he still looking at me?
Yes, he turned back to look at all of you.
Okay. Well, as I'm approaching, then I am I actually like I'll put my sword away. I'm the one that struck him earlier. I put my sword away and I look at him, and I am going to what can I do with my third action? I will though keep singing. I'm just gonna sing.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing the oldest song that I know. Whatever I can think of that is like the back from the I don't know, the oldest song that I know. That's all I can say. But and I'll cast Courageous Anthem again. So I don't know if how do I just do it again. Just because a little extra. Hello? Please go. Okay. Go there. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, great. Anthem. Okay, 7.
Alright. 7 knows know what the hell Esther's thinking at this moment, so he's going to continue as if
Okay, that's
things
fair.
are
That's
bad.
fair. This is
Uh,
how I made my wolf friend, though. You just have to believe in people.
Yeah. That thing's a lot bigger than your wolf friend. So he's going to come down here. I'm going to cast a spell on Jaytham. I cast with Runic Weapon. I just quickly bite my thumb to draw some of my blood. My blood isn't red, it's just almost like this sickly, almost grayish white color, like pus, and just sort of like dripping onto the top of Jatham's warhammer, and cast Runic Weapon. And that's all 3 of my turns.
No.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
This one is assisting the best way he knows how.
All right, then.
I felt Tara's reaction in my gut.
We all did. Let's be
that was
honest.
All right, I'm going to use 2 actions to go this way, and I am just going to raise my shield again.
Okay.
As my third.
You hear from the top of the wall, Cursed is on his way. He's almost there. Just keep him busy. If I have to put a number on it, I'd say he's probably 18 seconds away.
3, aye.
It is Crusher's turn. Let's see how he wants to act this round. That's not a good result. That is attack nearest creature. So Jaytham.
Oh, it's not me anymore. Oh, that's good.
No, and he doesn't have to move, so you're getting 3 orcs. 3 orcs on chains. Which sounds like an awesome band name. Orcs on chains.
I have no more first level spells, just so you know.
Here we go.
That's the name of their first album.
The 27. Oh, I rolled that privately. I did not mean to. Let me go. That is a 27 to hit. Minimum damage, 8 points of damage on the first orc.
Blocking. Okay. And the shield broke.
You may not be able to block because your shield might have broken.
It did.
Yes.
Maybe, yes.
Those orcs are pretty dense. They cause damage when they hit shields. Second attack.
Oh no.
Critical hit. This is really bad. 24 points of damage.
I think that takes me. Oh, no. I'm still up.
You're still up because of orc ferocity.
Ah.
For those who don't know, orcs have this ability called orc ferocity, where if an attack would bring them below 0, they instead stabilize at 1 hit point. So you are not unconscious. I do believe you're stunned. You're at 1 hit point.
No.
You're stunned, right, Richard? Is that no?
No.
All right.
Just 1 hit point.
So that means it automatically made you drop your warhammer, but it would still be in your hand.
It would still be in your hand. It shows him as dying and everything, so let me get rid of those. Oh no, he still takes the wounded. He would still be wounded too.
He would still be wounded too?
Yep.
Oh, because it was crit. That's right.
Yep.
All right, well, you're getting a third one. Here it comes. Natural 1. Misses.
Oh,
Is that all you got? I spit some blood out of my mouth.
oh damn.
Yeah, that could have been really, really bad. Esther, it's your turn.
Having minor second thoughts. Only minor though. Feeling reckless and brave. I'm gonna go a little closer. I'm moving a little closer. 5, 10. Here. That way, maybe. Won't target me. And I'm going to attempt to charm this giant.
Okay.
So I think that you have to. Oh,
Yes,
I forgot to target. Did it work? Oh, it did. I had targeted him before, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just he has to roll a save. However, he does get a +4 bonus. Well, I guess that could be up for argument. If you or your allies recently threatened it or used hostile actions against it.
I mean,
you did strike him within the last. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna get the +4.
That's fine. That's okay. He's gonna roll really badly. I can feel it.
Why'd you jinx it? Why did you jinx it?
Yeah,
Why?
listen, it didn't happen yet. You don't know that I jinxed it. Don't tell the dice not to trust me. Wow, that went fast.
Natural 1.
Wow. Opposite of a
That's
jinx.
a critical failure. So the target's attitude becomes helpful towards you and cannot use hostile actions against you.
Right? This is
the only caveat I'm gonna say is against you, not necessarily your allies.
okay.
So
but
that was 2 actions.
It was 2. I mean, I've used all 3 because I moved. And
Oh,
then
you did move, okay.
yeah. So that was it.
I was just testing you. 7.
Alright. I have to. How far away is Jaytham from me? Yeah, we have to do tricky stuff. So my speed 25 or 30. I think it's 30. I want to double check. 25. Okay. Jaytham is gonna get my focus spell. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Nudge the Scales, which is gonna heal Jaytham 6 hit points. 1 action.
Oh, neat.
And let me actually just click this so you can just do it this way. There you go. And then I'm also going to cast the second spell of Lifelink. That's going to heal 1, 2, 4. Another 4 hit points. And we just need to remember whenever you take damage, get your damage reduced by 3. And I take that damage instead.
Okay.
Wow. Awesome spell.
Let's see if I can put that curse up. No. There we go. That's my turn.
Okay. Jaytham, you're up.
Okay. So I'm prone, right?
No.
No, you're not. You
Oh.
did not fall, bro.
I didn't fall. Okay. Well, but I did drop my weapon.
No, I think that you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm going to step forward for one, hit him. Oh, it says that I do need to pick it up.
Yeah, it automatically chopped it when you chop below 0.
Oh, okay.
That won't
This
cost you an
doesn't
action.
count.
You can just do it.
Okay. So second, going to try and hit him again. Oh my
boy.
God. Okay. And
I will remind you, you have hero points.
Don't
yeah.
Don't
you
use
would
it.
like.
Don't use it. Don't use it.
Okay. I'm going to try hitting him one more time.
All right. That is a hit, exactly, because of runic weapon.
Awesome. Okay.
Eleven points of damage. Very good.
Sorry, I think I'm targeting myself again. No, I shouldn't be. So I just. Okay. No, that's so weird. Okay. Yeah, that should go to the giant. 11 damage to the giant.
It did it. Why did it whisper it? I did add the damage.
Okay.
I don't know why it whispered it instead of sending it, but anyway.
We need to get rid of the death on Jaytham again, because he accidentally put it on himself. So roll back the 11 points of damage too.
Oh.
Okay.
Should only be dying 2. It shouldn't be bombed. Okay.
Okay, that was all 3 of your actions. It is Crusher's turn. You hear from the rooftops, "Get him into the open so we can shoot him. Hurst is almost here." He is going to roll on the table and get run away. So Jaytham, you will get an attack of opportunity.
All right.
As he turns and runs through the buildings. That is a hit with a 29.
Okay. All right. Try this again.
8 points of damage. Very good. He runs up here. He ends up in the middle of a scrum happening. Instead of attacking them, he's going to attack the building with both orcs. He's just going to swing both orcs as hard as he can at the building. And you can see the already damaged and burned timbers collapse. And you can hear both men and orcs inside that were fighting screaming in pain as the building collapses on top of them. It is Esther's turn. You're muted.
I said I was disappointed in my new friend.
Oh, yes.
I
get that.
I want to, because he's still charmed by me, right? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Where'd he go? I lost sight of him.
Yeah, he went between the buildings. You're gonna have to move.
Okay.
To get close to him.
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. Where can I see him now? 15. Yes,
Yes.
there he is. Okay. Oh shoot. What languages do I speak? Does he seem to if I shout hello friend and to like try to like pull on my charm magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like does he seem to understand my language?
You yell that out, he does not respond. It does not appear as if he understood what you said.
I'm gonna think out loud for a second, because how does one manipulate somebody that you have charmed that doesn't understand your language? I would have to communicate as rudimentarily as I could, like by pointing, but I have his trust
Mhm.
because of the charm magic.
Yep.
I'm not
He
gonna be able to.
does see you as a friend.
Yeah.
He just can't understand what you're saying to him.
And the others were like the people who want to harm him have asked me to bring him out into the open.
So they can shoot him.
And by that they mean in the water, like towards the water.
Just out from the buildings so that they have a clear shot from the roof. Because of where it was and is now, they didn't have a clear shot from the wall.
Okay.
And you know that Cursed is roughly 12 seconds away. 2 rounds.
Coming from like the north, from this corridor where we're heading, right?
Yes. He has to fight his way through the horde of orcs that were at the gates before he can get to you. But they have assured you that he's on his way with the cavalry.
All right. And just to remind everybody, the orc that we know is behind all of this, disappeared into the wall back there. Okay, I have a wild idea. Let's see what happens. Here's what I want to do. I moved 15 feet. I cannot get all the way that I need to, but I am going to move the additional 10 feet that I have that is allowed for me in my movement. And then I am technically now within the giant's reach, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know how you want to do this with actions, but here's what I would really like to get his attention in a way that he will reach out to me so that I can climb on his shoulders and be like his friend up there.
Sure.
Why are you
I'm
saying-
imagining like a Ratatouille situation where you're controlling with his hair.
I want to, and I'll tell you where my end game is. I really want to try to convince him to help me get into the mountain to chase after that orc. He's the whole problem. This.
Okay. So because he sees you as a friend,
Yes.
I don't think you're going to have to roll to get. You're going to have to roll to climb him.
Yes.
He's not like standing still.
Right.
You're not going to have to convince him so much as you are going to have to get his attention. So it's going to be one action to try to capture his attention long enough because he's also confused.
Yeah.
So, I mean, every 6 seconds he has a different thought and goes off and does something else. So
Yeah.
it's going to be one action for you to try and get his attention. I'll let you choose how you want to do it, and then how you get his attention will choose the skill that most directly matches what you're trying to do.
Great.
So if you're trying to talk to him, diplomacy.
No, I'm going to communicate in a universal language, and I'm going to play him some music.
Oh, okay.
So I swing my hurdy-gurdy around, and I give it a crank. And I continue singing. All right, we didn't talk about this before, but would you allow that my father had a lullaby perhaps that he sang me that might be perhaps extra helpful in perhaps situations like this? Perhaps?
I don't think you would remember from your father, but certainly your grandmother.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, and whatever. I will sing the oldest, that lullaby. That's what I'm gonna sing.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll performance for this.
Okay. I remember how to do that. I promise. Yes. Go.
19.
Not bad.
That is a success.
Great.
So you can see for music is a language everybody gets. Everybody understands this. You know the intention behind the music and the notes. He sees you as a friend and he hears this lullaby, and you can see his facial features soften just ever so slightly. And for this next round, he does not have to roll on the confusion table. You're sort of calming him just ever so slightly.
That is exactly what I wanted. I think then probably for my last action.
I will throw another thing on there that will count as your courageous anthem because you played something.
Oh, okay. Nice. I like that. Thank you. It's just nothing but glowing purple circles. Can
Yes,
anybody
I'm gonna remove the purple.
I think, and then what probably like my last action would be maybe movement to like climb up on the giant.
Sure, why not? You can climb up on his shoulders. To account for because climbing is like half speed, so to account for that, he will like boost you up.
Great.
Just get you up there. As long as you keep playing, you might be able to not necessarily control him, but calm him down so that he's not freaking out.
Okay. I'll keep singing, and it just if I can just signal if you'll allow like a free action to try to like signal to the people who are trying to shoot him to like just give me a minute.
Sure, you can just like raise your hand.
Great.
Okay, 7.
Alright, I'm going to rush forward to Jaytham and do battle medicine on him.
Poor Jaytham. He just gets the crap kicked out of him, and then the guy runs away.
Yeah, just battle medicine. Alright, Jaytham's gonna hit. That was a crap roll. 7. That's 2 actions. I think for my third action, I badly hurt. He's still pretty hurt. I'm gonna do nudge the scales again to heal him for another 6.
Okay.
Gonna increase my curse bound by 2. That's gonna be all 3 of my actions.
All right. Nice to have a healer around.
So, I have seen my friend climb on top of this giant, and I roll my eyes, but I'm not going to shoot at the giant while she's on top of it. So I'm going to put away my warhammer and bring out my short bow, and I'm just going to delay my action until I see the giant do something bad.
Okay.
All right, so let's sheath that and draw this. Okay.
All right. It is Crusher's turn. He has a sudden clarity in his mind that he has not felt for a very, very long time. He's just going to come forward a little bit and sort of hunker down. Esther goes along for the ride. And he's going to listen to you play. You know that cursed is very close. Esther.
I definitely continue to play, and so I will recast Courageous Anthem if that's how you want to measure it out.
Sure.
I'm still singing the same. I won't place the emanation this time. It seems to still be happening. Yeah, we don't need another one. Oh, how do I make it? It's fine. Okay, everything's fine. And then I'm gonna try to I'm trying to communicate to him. I'm trying to urge him forward towards back into the water, towards the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you just like put a hand on his head, on his shoulder, and point
Yeah.
and like go that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So he had actions left over, so I'll say he can move one action toward the water.
Okay.
That would be 2 actions for you.
Okay, then oh, wait, I thought that I had message for some reason, but I simply do not. Okay. Um mm, can he can only move with his actions?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Then I already did Courageous Anthem, and I already did. I think then ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bow. I don't know. I think I'm kind of done.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do, and so I'm not gonna do anything else to mess up what I'm doing.
Okay. 7. It's your turn. The giant got closer.
I literally cannot heal Jaytham anymore. I'm tapped out of all healing powders on Jaytham. So if he gets hit again, I can't help. At least until I get a chance to refocus. I don't want to be anywhere near this thing.
Mhm.
I don't trust it. 7 doesn't trust it. So I'm going to spend one action and come back over here. I want to target Jaytham with another spell. Because if anyone's going to get hit, it's going to be him. And I will cast Forbidding Ward. And that's all 3 in my actions.
Okay. At the top of the round, Jaytham, you can see Cursed. Now he's like over here on horseback. He's got the whole cavalry with him. They are cutting through what's left of the orcs and humans fighting over here, and they're heading towards you.
I'm going to shout out like, hold on a second, that Esther woman is doing something weird. And yeah, just keep aiming at the giant. As soon as it hurts her, I will fire. But
okay.
Yeah.
You see Cursed give you like this weird look. He's covered in like battle gore. But he trusts that you have everything under control for now. He sees that you're not in dire straits, so he and his cavalry will stay where they are and help clear up the orcs around here. At this point, I don't see any reason to keep it in initiative order because you have Charmed Crusher. Cursed has come to help clean up the orcs around here. So I'm going to end the encounter. Esther, you feel as long as you keep playing, Crusher will not be confused. You still see your friend. How long does Charm last?
That's a really good question, isn't it? 1 hour.
Okay. So you've got some time.
Yeah. My goal is because I don't know what that door looks like. I don't know if we were going to be able, I know you said it would only be difficult terrain, but thigh deep on a giant is very deep. And I don't know. I want to go try to chase the blonde orc.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can sort of direct Crusher to the shore over here along the hillside.
Yeah.
Once you get about here, he resists moving forward. He does not want to go in there.
Like a
He's
does this
terrified.
he's terrified.
He looks scared to go underground, to be in the dark, which is odd.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't know what
Well,
kind of giant he is.
is there any way that I would be able to tell through my
Um,
because I'm like riding him and I'm a bard with bardic lore.
yeah, you can roll a recall knowledge.
Mm. Can I roll bardic lore?
Yeah, you can do that.
Great. Oh.
Well, he's definitely not a hill giant. He seems to be a little bit smaller than that. Uh, you've not seen this type of giant before, personally.
Okay, if he Okay, well, while we're here, what can I tell about the door that goes into the
So this looks like a wayward boulder from the catapult hit the wall and collapsed it. You do see the remains, sort of one of those white swords on the side of the hill.
Hmm.
It's over here, next to the waterfall.
Hmm.
I can't reveal more because Seven didn't share his visions with everybody. So
Okay. Um I'm gonna
to be fair,
yell
there wasn't time.
yeah. I'm gonna yell over my shoulder to my friends. I'm gonna say, he won't go underground. I thought he seemed beguiled, like this orc has done something to him, and I wanted to help him get vengeance.
Um, you know what? Now that he's charmed and he's calm, you can roll medicine on him.
I would love to do that. Yeah.
And actually, Seven can do that as well from a distance. You don't need to be close to be able to see everything that's happened on his body.
Yeah. What do you want me to roll?
Uh,
Medicine?
roll a medicine check.
Sure. Straight medicine. Let me do that. Sweet.
16. So Seven, you can tell you've seen injuries before. All of the injuries all over him show a history of torture. So he's been chained down, tortured, maimed in some ways, as a way to get his compliance out of fear. So that's really affected his mental status at this point, which is why he's acting confused. The music seems to calm him. You can tell that he's on a very, very short fuse.
Seven's just gonna say, the large one, how would I say this? The large one has been punished for some affront. Many, many, many times.
In what way?
Blades, knives, ropes, chains, fist, feet, staves, maces.
Got it. All right. Name 10 more things, and then I have another question. No,
Esther, from your vantage point, you can see like the chains around his wrists. There's scars there from those chains having been there for a very long time. Sorry, Jaytham, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I did want to ask Kirst, now that he's here, how is everything at the temple? How is Tiari?
He comes over after he leaves the rest of the cleanup to his men. He comes over and he dismounts, takes his helmet off. You can see he's just covered in sweat and dirt and blood, and not all of it his. Last I saw, the temple had been hit pretty hard, but it seems like those inside are not hurt.
All right.
The invaders seem to skip past the temple for some reason.
All right. Based on your word, I'll stick with these two idiots for now.
Very good. You might want to convince that idiot, and he points to Esther, to get that giant out of the city limits before she loses control of him.
Good point. Good point. Oh,
Curse calls you an idiot, not me. That was Curse.
No, you're all right. I'm being an idiot, to be honest with you. This is a dumb idea.
Hey, stupid. Might want to steer that thing away from everybody before you're not able to do that anymore.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that. I continue playing, and I'll take him out of the city limits. And I want to say, so one thing I will say is that the charm spell says that if I try mundane means of becoming someone's friend, that it might be effective. They might not necessarily know that I charmed them, especially because it was a critical failure on his part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the last thing I want to do before I leave him outside of the city is take the chains off of his arms.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
You can do that. He gives you this strange look. Like, he looks at his wrists and sees that the bonds are gone. All the scars are clearly visible. You can see in some cases, like the chain had dug into the bottom of his hand and torn the flesh open, and then it healed over all craggly. And he just looks at you like in disbelief, and he's not really sure what to do in this moment. He has no frame of reference on how to act in this.
That's
moment.
fine.
Yeah.
I think the last thing that I'll do is I will just like put my hand on my own chest and I'll say, Esther.
He leans forward a little bit and he sniffs, like a deep inhale. And he gives you this sort of side-eye look. And you get the sense that he can feel the giant blood in you. He knows that you're part kin in some way. And he puts a hand on his chest and says, "Crusher."
And then I scurry behind the wall.
Yes, you leave, and he sort of like stands up, kind of looks around like he's not sure what to do, and just kind of wanders off towards the mountains. Yeah, you have successfully dealt with your first giant. In a way that I could not have planned for. So, awesome.
I like how we're playing Giantslayer. Let's not kill giants.
Yeah, let's not slay the giants.
Not a single giant.
Okay.
We'll get like a nice Xbox achievement. Like, no.
Yes. You have
completed
successfully completed
No,
Giantslayer without
Yep.
killing a single giant.
But listen, if they're being hurt by somebody else.
Yeah, this was an extreme circumstance. You could tell that he had been royally messed up by presumably you held him captive.
And Seven, when I return, I come back and I stand directly in front of Seven and I say, "You said he had been punished. He was being punished for what? What do you see? You sound like you have seen more than you've said."
On the large one?
Yes.
This one simply knows what it is like to be punished. This one has seen other things, though. I assume we've had some time to sort of catch up and everything. Can I assume that I've been able to refocus? God,
yes. While Esther was taking Crusher out of the city,
can you tell me how long that took? 10 minutes or 20? Or
probably 20 minutes.
Thank God I'll be able to refocus twice. Get rid of my curse bound.
Don't you have to spend a focus point to refocus?
Nope. I regain a focus point when I refocus.
Right, but don't you have to spend it before you can refocus again?
I spent it.
Oh, you spent it to remove the curse.
Yeah. No, I spent it to cast Lifelink.
Oh, okay.
I refocus once, and then I'm refocusing again because I can. You don't need to worry about those limits.
Okay.
So, Seven's just going to say, as he's looking at the mountain, and he's going to kind of dismiss the idea of punishment. More focused on other things. This one has seen that hill before, and has seen giants fight, die, orcs and giants be carried with them. If you remember what this one said about a giant with a warhammer, it went in there.
Was it the same giant?
The one that this one saw previously,
Yeah.
not the one that we fought, no.
Okay.
This one
You
is
have enough
wearing.
to piece it together?
This one believes that the man has gone inside to claim the warhammer.
Well, that's no good.
This one urges haste.
Hey, Curse, you didn't happen to bring any spare healing potions, did you?
No, I'm sorry. We've used pretty much our entire stock during this battle. I can replace your shield, though.
Oh, that would be helpful. Thank you.
He sort of like snaps his fingers and gestures someone to come over. This like archer runs over, and Curse just like grabs the shield off his back and hands it to you.
Okay.
So just another wooden shield. Replace the one that you broke.
Okay.
This one has also lost a shield. He points at Jaytham. Jaytham bucket.
Oh, well, that wasn't smart. Hey, and he like snaps his fingers. Another one comes over, steals the shield and hands it to you. What about you, Esther? Do you need a shield?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't think I. No,
Okay.
I don't have enough hands.
Add a
Well,
wooden shield back to my inventory.
I'm afraid I can't help you with healing potions. I can tell you that, look, this was a long night. Everybody needs some rest. I can post guards at that hole in the hill. Make sure nobody goes in or comes out. So if you would like to take a rest, come back fresh, and then go in after this person you saw go in there. Or you can go now. I'm not saying you have to do anything. I'm just saying if you would like some time, I can have guards posted to keep an eye on things.
I don't think he'll be coming back. If anything, we'll lose the chance to follow him. He could get too far away, right?
We're not sure what it looks like in there. If it's literally just a cavern or if it's a tunnel system, we're not sure. We didn't know that this was here. I would wager that there's probably not a way out, considering this is the highest point.
Oh.
Richard, am going to take the GM hint and say, this one suggests that we rest for the night.
Okay.
Great. I will post some guards. We'll keep an eye on everything.
I'm joining the guards. I'm staying here with them. I'm gonna camp out.
Okay. Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I'll sleep, but I'm gonna take a part of the watch if I can.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can do that if you like.
Yeah.
If we're going to sleep, I'm definitely going to spend time doing sheet wounds and Jaytham to get rid of the wounded condition.
Sure.
So, let me roll it to make sure I don't kill him. I also have to do all the risky surgery. I'm going to do risky surgery on him. And just with my rusted tools, scrape a little bit of hairs, scarring up flush. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot. That was such a terrible roll. 15.
So you take 6 points of damage, but you heal 15.
I think that should bring him. That should get rid of his wounded condition. I'm gonna have to do it myself too, but I'm just gonna do a regular one.
Okay. Thank you for that. Jaytham is going to go to the temple, though.
Okay. Yeah, you've got plenty of time.
Okay.
You can see, like, as you're moving through the town, it's chaos. Buildings have burned down. Buildings are still actively burning. People are trying to put out the fires. There's bodies everywhere, orcs and humans alike. Not all warriors, too. It looks like some of the townsfolk got caught up in what was happening. Some of them are also lying in the streets. It's going to be a long time before they recover from this.
Yeah. Seven's just gonna go around healing whoever he can, shooting wounds, battle medicine, do
Sure.
whatever he can, and then eventually go to bed exhausted. Thinking about the man whose flesh and organs and muscles are completely pulled off of the bones
Oh my god.
as a means of diplomacy.
Yes. Yeah, you can treat wounds as you go. Eventually, like, you're going to have to stop because there's just too many. You're going to burn yourself out, but you can do as much as you can. Jaytham, you get to the temple. You can see it looks like multiple stones from the catapult have hit the temple. The large sword that was on top of the steeple, off, gone. Parts of the steeple and the walls have collapsed under the weight of those boulders. You do see Tayari and Katrezra doing their best to heal some of the wounded. You can tell by the looks on their faces and like the scratches and the dirt and stuff that, I mean, they're okay, but they didn't get out unscathed. Looks like part of the building that collapsed inwards. So definitely people in there that were buried under the rubble.
Okay. Yeah, I just approach her and immediately say, "What can I do to help?"
If you have some time to spare, you could help with the efforts to try and locate people in the rubble.
You got it. It's that being like led by somebody or
Nope, it's just whoever wants to help goes
Okay.
over there.
all right.
Before
I'm
you
gonna
walk
do that.
away, she places a hand on her shoulder and says, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Likewise. Yeah, and I'll go see if I can find anybody.
Yeah, you spend some time helping move some of these. The pieces of rubble are enormous, so it's going to take you and maybe a couple of others to help move some of these pieces. As you go, you find bodies, some alive, some dead, some holding on. You can spend as much time as you like doing that. Eventually, you're going to have to get some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for maybe like 2 hours, and
Sure.
then I'm gonna clock out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's more people willing to like take your spot. As bad as this was, it's nothing that they haven't prepared for or planned for. So they have policies and plans in place for when this stuff happens. So there's always going to be somebody helping and working, even if people are taking rests. So, you all take your long rest. Two things. One, you level up to level 3. 2, we're going to take a short break.
Oh wow.
We will be back in about 10-15 minutes, so please bear with us. and we will be right back.
Okay. All right. We're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us. We had to do some character leveling. It's a new day, a new dawn, so to speak. You wake up refreshed. Well, as refreshed as you can be after a night-long siege. You can see that the militia has done their job. They've cleared the orcs from the surrounding area, and the cleanup efforts have already begun. The most notable of which is collecting all the dead. You make your way back to the Hope Spring, and you see the guards that Cursed had posted. You don't see Cursed; he's off dealing with something else. But the guards see you coming and say, "You're allowed to go in if you like. Nobody has come out since we've been here."
Actually, before we do that, do we have time to buy some potions somewhere? Because I don't have any.
Yeah.
I have any money.
Their stock's going to be a little bit low, but you can probably get a couple.
Okay, I'll take 2. How much is that?
8 gold. It's 4 gold
8.
each.
Okay, I think I can cover that. Oh, I guess I'll just take 1.
Yeah.
I will add it to my inventory.
Anybody else like anything before you go in?
Are we gonna have to what are we gonna do about seeing underground? I'm looking at my inventory. I don't have a torch.
You
Nor
should
do
have
I
one in your backpack.
do I?
Do I want
You did not buy
a?
a backpack. You did not buy a backpack.
I didn't. No.
Do I want a lesser healing potion or a minor healing potion? What's the one that I just
minor.
Minor? Okay.
Minor is 4.
Got it. Thank you.
I'll give you my torches.
Okay. Yeah, can you see in the dark? I feel like you must be able to see in the dark.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's weird, I can do it. If it's weird, I can
Jaytham
do it.
has low light vision, so he will
Let me try my
also
torches.
not be able to see very well in darkness.
Okay. Yeah, I have low light vision as well, but it's not great. Right? Didn't I take that?
I'm not seeing it on your sheet.
No, you're right. No, I don't see in the dark at
Demus
all.
can see. He has scent, but he also has low
I
light
sent
vision,
it.
so he's not gonna be able to see very well either. So light is a concern underground for sure. But you can also get torches. I'm sure the guards will just like give you a torch.
I just gave Esther mine because
Okay.
what am I gonna do with them?
Right. Why did you even have it? What was the point?
I
That
think
was
they
part
just
of my
came in
kit.
his backpack. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, I just have these in here."
So Esther, if you're gonna use a hand to carry the torch, I will
Yeah.
put a light on you. Torches are dim 20, bright 20, right?
I'll double check, but yeah. Yeah, it should be bright 20, dim 40, technically.
Oh. That makes sense. Here we go. All right. So you head underground. Oh, the emanation didn't because I did it on your token. I put it on the other token.
Yeah.
My bad. There you go. I don't like the flickering. It's too much. Too much flickering. It's too fast. Slow it down a little bit. Don't want to give people seizures. There we go. All right. So the tunnel that you enter, it is a tunnel, goes down quite steeply. There's a very thick layer of dust and dirt on the floor. This cavern appears not to be natural. It's as if whoever made this dug it themselves. It heads down, slight curve, down a little bit more. And then eventually it starts to level out, and you find yourselves looking, well, not very far into darkness. You can see the tunnel opens up just ever so slightly. You can see what looks to be water. And then there's a path there, path straight ahead, and the wall curves around to your right. Where would you like to go?
Is there? I'm trying to remember. Did we take anything out of that orc's room in the hotel?
The only thing you found was the note to somebody named Malira. That's the only thing you found in that room.
Do we maybe have it on our person? I want to see if maybe Demas can catch a scent.
Sure. It's on your. You'd have it. It was part of your investigation, your evidence.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work. If it's been on my person for a really long time, chances are really high it's just gonna smell like me. But I don't know how else to go about this, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah. You hold it out for Demas. He sniffs it. He moves like 10 feet up here by 7. Comes up here, and then you see him like spin around, come back here, come down here a little bit, and then come back. And he just sort of looks confused. Probably there's too many other stronger scents down here, and it's just messing with him. You can't really pinpoint it.
I give him a little morsel from my pack, a little snack.
Oh, he eats it ravenously.
7 holds out his hand for a snack as well.
I will give you the same, which is like their little raw meat nuggets. I knew that was going to happen.
Those that needle toothed, creepy bastard.
Oh. Made for tang flesh.
That's right.
Oh my god.
You start to second guess the company you're keeping.
Only sort of. I mean, he's you know, I'm learning to tolerate. It's an interesting situation. I like wince a little bit at it, but you know, it's getting to be, you know, some people just have their quirks, I guess.
Yeah. Quirks is a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Is there any other kind of are any of us good at tracking anything? I feel like Jaytham, that would be you, if anybody, right?
I'm trained in survival. Would that be?
Yeah, you can roll survival.
Okay.
You can look for tracks or footprints or signs of passage.
Okay.
I'm alright. I'll roll survival as well.
Okay.
I'm decent at it.
I am not.
It's a good roll, Jaytham. Also a good roll, 7. So between the two of you, you can tell. You can see a smaller set of footprints, presumably screeds because they're relatively fresh. You also see footprints of a much larger creature. Looks a lot like the prints that flood troll that you fought left. And you know that there's another one of those somewhere. The smaller set of footprints heads down in this direction, away from you.
So are both tracks going in the same direction?
The larger footprints appear to they go into the water.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm not going to take the lead just because I don't have the torch, but Jaytham would say that we should follow the smaller footprints.
7 will follow behind, wherever you all decide to go.
I'm the one with the torch, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go where
I'll say you can also coordinate it so that because the torch extends beyond Jaytham.
Mhm.
So as Jaytham moves, Esther can move right behind him and stay in step.
That
Mhm.
sounds
So
good.
that Jaytham can be in front, but also can see.
And also use both of his hands for a shield and a sword if needed.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow you.
So
Okay.
you can just move in unison.
All right.
You can see that there's a bridge. I'll move Esther down. You can see that there's a bridge here that leads out over the water. There's also a small like walkway that follows the curve of the cave. And then you see the water here. The large footprints end right in the water.
Okay. I mean, I think that the that Screed is going to be the main priority, so I'm going to keep following those footprints.
What does 7 see to the east? I see like this weird structure. Is it a ramp or something?
Oh, does your dark vision really go that far?
Dark vision extends out. There's no range on sight in Pathfinder
Oh,
2nd Edition.
I see. Okay. Well, then yes. You see the bridge leads to what looks to be another uh, raised section. There are stones, large boulders. You can also see what looks to be webs of some sort all over the rocks and the walls. And then there's another bridge further on that you can just kind of make out.
This one believes more spiders to the east. We should avoid it. Unless we wish to make more friends. Perhaps Esther wishes to make another pet.
I do love having pets. And I think that for some reason I have this feeling I think I can have like 3 of them.
This one enjoys the cultivation of pets.
7, you can also see this pathway. Looks like it just loops around towards where you're headed. You can actually, yeah, you can pretty clearly see that from where you are.
Oh,
So this
I'll
pathway
continue
just
moving.
looks like it curves around towards right where you're headed.
Oh. I'm going to continue moving down to follow Jaytham.
Hmm. Okay, there we go.
All right. Now that this is getting lit up a little bit, I'll stop you right there. You can see to your left, it looks like it goes down into a pit with a large crater, almost like a crater all the way around. You can see 6 giant skeletons standing guard, standing watch. Difficult to tell. No flesh on the bones whatsoever. They are wearing helmets, what looks to be breastplates of some sort. They're all carrying large great clubs and have shields, and they just appear to be standing at attention. Looks like they died like that, and they're just held there. And then you can see there's a little bit further ahead. more places to explore.
Okay. When you say skeletons, they're not animated skeletons.
No, they are static.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep moving forward. Is this the way that the tracks are leading to the?
Yes.
Okay.
The small footprints clearly lead down into this direction.
Okay.
While we're here, can I kind of like examine the skeletons a little bit closer?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be perception, I believe.
Perception, sure. So 19.
19. Yeah, these appear to be wearing the same things that you saw in your vision. The people, the giants that were carrying the dead giant in reverence. Looks like they carried him down here and then willingly died to be his guardians, the guardians of his tomb.
These are familiar. This one remembers seeing them in his visions.
Doing what?
Carrying the other giant, the one with the warhammer.
I'll just know that these things are going to come to life and just cause havoc. I know that's going to happen. We might as well.
Funny. It's funny you say that. As you get to this point here, you can hear what sounds like stone grinding on stone. And then you can hear crumbling coming from behind you. As one of the skeletons breaks free from the wall, dirt and rock falling behind him as he steps forward and raises his great club. And we're going to start initiative.
Oh boy.
One of these days I will, while I'm initiative, but today is not that day.
I think the two of you are within range to get a +2 bonus to initiative. So,
Let that get added.
oh, it did. Okay.
The Overwatch field?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on mine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Did it automatically.
Just
Does that apply to the bad guy? Asking for a friend.
Huh.
No, okay.
Does that apply to a bad guy?
What?
I had to ask.
Sorry. I'm regaining a spot slot.
All right. One of these days, you'll roll badly on that flat check.
Oh yeah,
Today's
I'm
not
waiting
that
for
day. All right. We are jumping into initiative. Luckily for you, only one of these things came to life. Esther, it is your turn.
I make friends with it. No, I'm kidding. No, I will go ahead and just because it's always just a nice thing to have, I'm just gonna go ahead and start to sing. I'm singing while we fight. Playing Courageous Anthem. This one is a livelier tune. About undeadness. And and I move. I'm at 5, 10, 15, 20.
Does it sound like Thriller?
Yeah. 100%. Now give me a minute. Once I'm done with my turn, I'm adding that to my playlist. Okay, but I'm gonna get right up here in its face and I'm going to try to hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Oh, Well, yeah, because I'm just singing, so I still have a sword. Also, though, yeah, okay, so strike, strikey, strike, strike, strikey, strike. Yeah. No, I
Roll 1.
do not.
I forgot we should all gain a hero point.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we all start with 1, and then at the end of our break, you get another one. So everybody should have 2, because I don't believe anybody used them.
You're right. Why don't I re-roll that?
Sure. So on the chat card, if you just right-click and then click on reroll using hero point, it'll automatically deduct your hero point as well.
Oh, there we go. I was like trying to manually click my hero points away. Okay, so then you said I right-click on it?
Yep.
Reroll
Right-click
using
on the
hero
chat. Yeah, there you go.
That was so helpful. Wow.
Much better.
Wow. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so your sword, not super effective against
I get caught in like the
skeleton.
ribs. I don't know. Jangles around.
If this were Pokemon, you would see not super effective. Cool. That was 2 actions. Oh no, that was 3. Would you like to? Oh, you can't because you don't have an action.
I can't. I don't have any more actions. Yeah.
Jaytham.
Yeah. 1 action. I'm going to move over here. 2, I'm going to hit it with my Warhammer. Oh, wait. Let me target it first. And hit it with my Warhammer.
That is a hit.
Okay. Roll damage. And third, I'm going to hit it 1 more time.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, so close to a 20. Did you see that?
That is a hit.
All right.
It was very close. 9 points of damage.
And that's me.
Right. Whispering damage. I don't like that. Great. Did some damage. 7. It's your turn.
Oh wow, wasn't expecting to go, but I'm gonna go ahead and burn that 2nd level spell slot. Although if I don't within 3 rounds, I'm gonna surge, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 2-action heal on the skeleton.
Okay.
On the skeleton?
Yep. It has to make a fortitude save.
Sure does.
Oh.
Does this deal vitality?
Yep.
It is immune to vitality.
Oh well, I don't know that.
That's right. You
I
don't
know
know
that.
So I mean, you just think your spell is ineffective.
Okay. Alright, seeing that can work, Seven's gonna cast. I'll cast Lifelink on Jaytham. No,
Okay.
it's not gonna do that. Can't do that. Let's go. 1 action, 1 action, 1 action. You do guidance on Esther. Nope. Inspire courage, anthem, and guidance don't stack. So I guess what he's going to do then is. Actually, I don't have anything I can do for once. Interesting.
You could just be
Move over
creepy.
here just to reposition myself.
All right. It is the skeleton's turn.
Let's see how much damage I would have done. Wouldn't have been a lot anyways.
Thank goodness for PF2E automating some stuff because I missed it. Okay. It is his turn. He is going to use his Warhammer. Once on Jaytham, once on Esther. So Jaytham's going to get the first one. Ooh. That is a hit. 28.
Okay, I am going to block that.
Okay. That is 6 points of damage. So
All right,
quick block and then damage.
damage.
I don't think you hit block before you click that.
I thought I did, but
I'll give it back to you and
Okay.
then try it again.
block. Damage.
You didn't raise your shield that spot, did you?
No, I did. I did it like while we were walking. I didn't want to like announce it, but you can check the.
No, well, you have to raise your shield at the start of your turn.
Oh,
You have to spend an action to raise your shield, that's why.
okay.
So you
fair
moved in
enough.
and attacked us up.
Fair enough. Okay. Then, yeah, that's the whole 6 then.
All right, let's undo that and then click damage there. There we go. All right.
Sorry, I thought I was saving us time.
It's all right.
Had the exact opposite effect.
I believe there's a feat you can take that allows you to raise your shield as a reaction.
Okay.
But you're not there yet. Second attack with the Warhammer on Esther. Ooh, 24. That'll hit.
Yep.
Max damage, 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
For his third action, he doesn't have anything cool. I think he's going to try and hit Jaytham again with his third action. Not likely to hit, but try. That is a miss. All right. Top of the round, Esther.
Okay. Well, am I in the spot where I would make him flat-footed, or do I need to move up one?
You would need to move up here.
Okay. What if
there is room because this skeleton was him,
Yeah.
so that's not really there.
Oh,
Over
okay.
here.
Instead, here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. Coming in hot with new activities. Yeah, I'm going to give a little whistle to my wolf friend back here. And I'm going to use one of my actions to control him. So he gets 2. And what's his speed? His speed is
40 feet.
40 feet.
He's got enough to get there. Oh yeah, he's a wolf. He's got 4 legs.
Yeah,
10 feet per leg.
Wow. I want him to go to the place where he's going to make the giant skeleton flat-footed. He can reach there, right? Yeah. Get him in there. One more. Yeet. And then he's going to get a bone.
He's going to go. Yeah, that's what he
does.
does.
For a bone, yeah. Okay, so then he's going to use his jaws to strike.
Yes. You should. There you go. 15 misses.
I forgot to target. That was on me. But a 15 misses anyway. Okay, so now I still have 2. I should have done Courageous Anthem first. So I'm going to do that now anyway.
Okay.
Just keep on singing. I want everybody to know that I found a metal version of Thriller, and it's really going hard in my ears right now. Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing that, and I'm going to try to strike with my own sword.
Okay. 20 hits.
I did it again. I didn't target again. Okay. Anyway, we're learning. We're learning. 20 hits. I hit. So then the damage. I roll that. which is going to be 10.
All right.
Okay. That is what I did. The end.
Okay, great. Jaytham.
Okay. First, I'm gonna go ahead and raise my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. There we go. And second, I'm going to try and hit him with my warhammer.
Okay. That is a miss.
Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry, that is a hit because of off guard. He is flanked.
Oh,
That is
great.
a hit.
Okay, so roll for damage. Oh,
Ooh.
not great. Going to try hitting him one more time.
Ooh, that was almost a 20.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
That's a little bit better.
That's good. And that's me.
Okay. Okay, 7.
Alright. Seeing this undead thing did not get hurt at all by vitality like I would have expected to, I'm gonna recall knowledge.
Absolutely.
Let's do recall knowledge. Should be in the chat.
Oh, I was on the wrong screen.
It's blind to me, so I can't see it.
Yes, that is true. That should have worked.
Okay.
It just doesn't make any sense why that didn't work.
I want to know what its weaknesses are.
Um, I think you think that it is weak to what's it called? Drawing a blank. It's you think that it's weak to whispers of sweet nothings in his ear.
Okay. This one does not understand what that is. This one does not understand what that is. Oh. Alright, I'm not going to use any of my bone spells on it, so I think instead, seeing Esther's injured and Jaytham are injured, why don't I just do... Let's do a lifelink on Esther for one action.
Okay.
That's going to be just 3 hit points to Esther.
That felt nice.
That
Thanks.
mean, yeah, it does definitely feels like centipedes just crawling under your skin as I finish casting the spell, and going forward, if you take damage, reduce it by 3, and I lose 3. Yeah, okay. And then on Jaytham, I'm gonna go ahead and use my nudge to scales to give him 6 hit points back. 8.
Okay.
It's 8 now.
Because of the level up. Excellent.
Yep.
All right.
That's gonna be all my turns.
Okay. It is the skeleton's turn. 7, in case you didn't figure it out, you critically failed.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured. But 7 doesn't understand what sweet nothings is, so I don't have that spell. So
Yeah. He... Oh, okay. Never mind. He's not going to do that. He's just going to swing at Jaytham once. Esther once, and then Demas once. Gonna spread the love around with his warhammer. So first up, Jaytham. That is a miss with a 15. Next up is Esther. Misses. Some guardian this guy is. Misses Demas. So that was all three of his actions: swinging and missing. Struck him out. Esther.
All right. I am gonna go ahead and keep on singing my courageous anthem here. And then I will use my second action to have Demas target this guy.
Okay.
And try to bite him.
Sure.
Oh, no.
That misses. But he can try again with the map -5.
Just a moment while I compare our strike likelihoods. I'll go ahead and if I'm gonna strike twice, I'll strike one. Oh, because he has 2 actions. That's why.
Yes, right. So, and it doesn't count against your multiple attack penalty. That's his.
Okay.
Just his.
So I have this other action on Demas's page that I just opened and read, which is Wolf Support Benefit. Now, here's my question, though, because we are very clearly fighting a skeleton. And it says that your wolf tears tendons with each opening. Until the start of your next turn, your strikes that damage creatures your wolf threatens give the target a -5-foot status penalty to its speeds for 1 minute.
Yes.
I guess I don't really need to damage his speed. He's not trying to go anywhere. He just wants to smash us. So we'll just bite. We're gonna bite instead. Okay. With the -5. I didn't target again. Is it going to keep it?
That's okay. Yeah. That is a hit.
Yeah.
22.
Roll that damage. 7.
Okay.
And now back to Esther, who is also going to make sure that this guy is targeted and is going to try to strike with her longsword. I don't like it. Guess what? We're getting close to the end. We aren't rolling natural ones in this house. We're gonna roll that. We're gonna re-roll it at our hero point. Why not?
Why not, indeed. That's much better.
That was much better. Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. Because he's not flat-footed to you. He's not off guard to you.
So no, that's fine. That's okay.
Just a hit.
Just a hit. Just a damage. Oh my lord.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we out here.
All right.
Chipping away.
Yeah. Jaytham, your turn.
Okay. First, go ahead and get that shield back up.
Yeah. Good call.
And second, going to target the giant skeleton and hit it with my warhammer.
That is a hit because it is off guard.
Awesome. So damaging for that.
8.
And I'm going to hit it one more time.
Okay. That is a hit.
All right, nice.
Excellent.
That's it.
Okay. You can see throughout this whole fight, you've been bashing at it. Esther's been bashing at it. The wolf has been nipping at it. Didn't seem like much was happening on that. On your first attack, you hit the threshold on his armor, and you can see the armor sort of cracks and crumbles and falls off. So he's a little bit easier to hit, and no longer has resistance. I'm sorry, not resistance, hardness. No longer has hardness applied. 7. It's your turn. You're muted.
I was checking the spell. Divine Lens does spirit damage, not vitality. So just like things glowing, his eyes begin to glow, his jaws begin to glow. He shoots off this beam that clusters in front of him, blasting at you. It's a hit.
That is a hit. Okay. You want the bad news?
Yeah, go ahead. He's immune to it, isn't he?
It is also immune to spirit damage.
Yeah, that guy. It's worth a shot. Alright. So
Yeah,
dead.
you see the spell hit dead center, and the energy just sort of dissipates around it. Doesn't seem to affect it in any degree.
This one is sad. These other spells that are specifically designed to hurt undead are not working. So,
Oh,
You did a bad
Now
job.
that you've pointed that out,
Feel
if you'd like to use a recall knowledge again, using a
no, I can't recall knowledge on the same creature once I
oh, you
failed.
can.
Well,
Well, never mind then. You just have to be sad.
who's hurt? Yeah, Esther, I'm gonna go ahead and give you an 8 hit points back with nudge scales.
thank you.
And put that in chat for you. So increase my curse bound to 2, and that's my second.
Oh no, it went to Demas. Why did that happen? Oh, I got to target my correct person.
Yeah. You have to
There
have
you go.
yourself. There you go.
Okay.
And that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. It is the skeleton's turn. It goes to attack. It's gonna do the same thing it did last time. Jaytham, Esther, Demas. Strike on Jaytham. 21. That's a hit. And it does 7 points of damage. Here comes Esther. Nope. Misses. 14. Last attack, swinging wildly at Demas. Ooh, almost a nat 20. Then rolled to a 2 for a critical miss. This guy, not a super effective guardian, apparently. Esther, it is your turn.
All right. Well, we're just gonna keep on chipping away there, I think. So first things first, we're gonna make everybody's lives easier by casting Courageous Anthem again with my first action. And then with my second action, I'm going to control Demas, and I'm going to have him bite twice. Oh. Wait a minute. I got to target this guy. And then I bite. Oh, no.
No. 12 misses, unfortunately.
Well, I try again. Apparently, I'm better at trying when I roll with worse odds. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, no,
Nope.
not so much. Okay, well, he tried. And now
He did
it's my turn. With my third action, I would like to swing again with my sword.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Natural one again.
Okay, bye. That's it for me.
Just horrible luck.
Honestly, yeah, it's not easy to slice bones, you know?
Yeah.
It's punishment. It's punishment.
Yeah,
For
for not
useless.
targeting.
Yeah.
Still, I've been trying to be so good.
It's punishment for befriending the giant instead of.
Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Jaytham, it's your turn.
Yeah, first action, raise my shield. Second action, uh, hitting him with the warhammer.
That is a critical hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then critical is what I click now. And oh, come on. Oh, well. I'm going to and just keep wailing on him for my third.
Okay. That is a hit.
That's not bad.
Did more damage on
Yeah.
the regular than did on the critical.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Your second attack hits the skeleton, and you can see the bones just sort of fall apart, crumble to the ground in a pile. It's funny that there's a blood splatter. There's no blood. It's just a pile of bones. Ending encounter.
Demas takes one of the bones to chew on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He takes it, curls up in the corner, like behind you, and just like gnawing on the end.
Yeah. Okay. And now I turn. What's going on with the other ones? Do they look like they're gonna wake up?
They have not moved. Seems like this was the only one that came up.
Should we
I'm
keep
going
going?
to, yeah. Seven's just going to take a knuckle bone from one of these giants, put it in his pouch.
Sure.
Well, seeing how everybody else is grabbing bones, I guess I'll get one too.
Sure. You pretty much take your pick. I mean, the knuckle bones on a giant are probably like the size of your palm. So, what would you like to do?
We should keep pressing forward, right?
Yeah. Okay. Gonna keep going.
Okay. Move Esther up so the light keeps going. Demas picks up his bone and follows Esther. He's not going to leave that behind. That's gold.
Yeah.
Okay. You move forward just a little bit, and you see another one of these sort of depressions in the ground. You can see the walls all around you go up, probably about 10, 15 feet in some places. There are stairs over here that lead up to a flat portion that kind of disappears into a footpath. In the center of this room, you can see embedded in a 15-foot tall spire of centuries-old bones stands the skeleton of a massive armored warrior. Though its flesh has long since rotted off its frame, the skeleton still stands proud and regal amid the trappings of battle and mounds of gleaming treasure. The skeleton's battered half-plate and scarred helmet hint at his many battles, and the warlord's hands are clenched around a massive stone hammer. Beneath the helmet, a thick, round rock has been embedded in one of the skeleton's otherwise empty eye sockets. So, it's a 15-foot tall skeleton made of bones, clad in armor,
You know what?
surrounded by treasure.
I bet this one is actually a skeleton and is not going to come to life at all. I put money on it.
It's
This
funny
one
you
has
say
one
that,
copper.
because nothing happens.
All right.
Pile of treasure with a skeleton standing on it.
Free treasure. What
Yeah.
could go wrong?
Could I get a perception check from everybody?
Yeah.
Perception is up.
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Great.
Okay. Jaytham. You catch a glimpse of movement out of the corner of your eye as this tall, lanky half-orc with a full head of blonde hair suddenly appears, and he's lobbing what looks to be a potion bottle at you, soaring through the air.
Can I try and catch it?
I want to say no, but I'm also intrigued at the possibility of you catching it. This is not part of the rules, by the way. Roll. Thievery is sort of like sleight of hand, right? Roll thievery.
Thievery.
I want to see if you have the manual dexterity to snatch this thing out of the air before it impacts. 18. Instead of you snatching it, it hits your hand and shatters. I made it pretty difficult, but yeah. It was DC 20.
Okay.
It shatters, and you can see what looks to be an explosion of flame and fire. So Jaytham, you're going to take some damage, and Esther, 7's too far away for the splash. See how much this does. It's only 1d8 fire damage. It's not that much. You've taken more fire damage from some of the chili you've had around town. 2 points of fire damage. Esther, you're going to take 1 point of splash damage.
Okay.
You're 5 feet away from him. As an alchemist fire has exploded on Jaytham. And we are going to get into initiative order. Screed has appeared.
Wouldn't it be great fun if I failed my flat check on this one?
Yeah, right. If you fail your flat check,
I don't know. I'm
we're
good.
gonna clearly. Okay. I was gonna say that'd be a great cliffhanger to just end on.
Alright, let me roll D2. That's what I wanted.
Second level spell slot. One of these days, we're gonna have some fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Esther.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative. Yeah. I was distracted, but I was waiting to see what was going to happen with 7 deaths.
Okay. We are beginning the encounter. Screed rolled terribly, and he's going last. Which is not good news for him. Jaytham, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. I am using all my movement for one action. Is he a?
Yes, he's above you. He's on top. So he's. I think these are 10 feet high. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yes, 10 feet high. So he's 10 feet above you, standing on that ledge.
Okay. I am going to try and climb up the ledge.
Okay.
And I would like to try to grab onto his leg and like just fall back down.
Okay. So You have the combat climber feat, which allows you to not be off guard while climbing, and you can climb with a hand occupied. But you need to have another hand free.
I will have put away my warhammer.
Okay. So it's an action to sheathe the hammer.
Okay.
Action
Or
to
just
move.
drop it for a free action.
Yeah, you can just drop it where it is for a free action if you.
Okay, I'll drop it. And
So it's
Yeah.
one action to move, one
Mhm.
action to climb. What are the rules for climb again? I need to look them up.
Roll an athletics check versus whatever the DC is. On a success, move 5 feet up.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
I also see a climb macro. Do you want me to just use that?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a success.
Okay.
So you get about halfway up.
And I'm gonna try and grab his leg and drag him back down.
Sure. So that would be a grapple attempt,
Okay.
which is another athletics check, I believe. Oh boy. I believe that's a success.
It's versus his fortitude save. Plus 10.
I'm just making sure it's not a crit. His fortitude's not great. It is a regular success. So he is grabbed until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Status and grabbed. All right. He doesn't like that. That's not cool. Esther, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and use 2 of my actions to try to daze this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to cast my cantrip daze here. He needs to make a DC 19 basic will save.
Oof. Natural 1. Critical failure.
I'll roll my damage. Okay, sure. That's what I get for cackling at you.
Yeah, sure.
But he critically failed.
Yes, so he is also stunned.
Yes. And then I will start singing again. I actually want to, yeah. I'm going to just cast my little thingy thing.
Okay.
There.
Alrighty. Seven.
Alright, let's use one of my fun new spells. Alright.
Is it inside ropes? Please be inside ropes.
I'm gonna come up here. Wait, hold on. Just out of range. Oh, would I have been able to get? Yeah. Let me actually double check what the cone looks like. Oh, I would just be able to hit him with the cone this way. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Southern is going to. What's the most fucked up way I can describe this? Southern's
wait.
jaw is going to kind of like unhinge like it has before. He's gonna open his mouth wide, and you can see he has these needle teeth, almost like a lamprey. And he's gonna reach in, pull out a bunch of his teeth, hold out his hand, and I'm gonna cast bone spray.
Oh, not the teeth.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Reflex save. Success with a 26.
So I'm gonna take half damage.
But if it makes you feel any better, he takes full creep damage.
Oh, that was such a bad roll.
Our crits are more like shits. Am I right?
Yeah.
Episode title.
I love it.
That was all 3 in my actions. It's kind of like lock my jaw back into place. Lick up like the pus blood that's kind of dripping out of my mouth and end my turn. Sorry I had to. I didn't have to, I wanted to.
I know.
Makes sense. Yeah. All right. So Screed, not liking how this is going. He had so many fun plans. He's going to draw a stone from his pocket. And he's going to toss it. Where can I do the most damage with this? It is 10 feet. Oh, 7's too far away. It's too bad. So he's going to throw the stone into this square here. Jaytham, could you make a fortitude saving throw, please?
Okay.
I think I can link it into the chat. Can you click on that in the chat?
Oh, okay. Well, I will just.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the success. Still going to take some damage, but you are not knocked back. So you take 1 point of damage. 1 point of sonic damage as the stone explodes in a deafening sound. So that was 2 actions. His third action, he's going to try to escape. Doesn't like to be held. He's a cool man. Escapes are multiple attack penalties, yes? They are. Okay. That is a 17. Which would be, so that would be against
Fortitude.
Jaytham's fortitude, which is a failure. Fortitude DC is 20, so Screed cannot get away. He tried. Jaytham.
Screed took another 1 point of damage.
I'm gonna say
yes, it did roll that. Oh, I need to roll the recovery check. Fail. Critical failure.
The teeth are just like bustering and driving
Yes.
in deep.
It's the pus blood. That's really just
Yeah, that's agreed.
Jaytham.
Jaytham says, "Don't start what you can't finish," and like suplexes him like behind him.
Okay, so that's just the reposition.
Okay.
I love the suplex flavor. So because he's also falling down 10 feet, he's going to fall prone.
Okay.
But it's going to be behind you because it's a suplex.
Right.
I love that. That's cool.
So action number 2,
I will also say, because of the suplex, you both lose the grapple.
Okay.
You can try to re-engage the grapple if you choose.
No, I'm going to take out my Warhammer as my second action, and I'm going to hit him as my third.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's not a crit. Not a crit, just a hit.
Okay.
Is it not a crit even though his opponent has a penalty to AC?
11 damage. All right. You guys are really making quick work of Screed. That is all Jaytham. Esther, it's your turn.
All right. I will. Hey, quick question. Does stunned 1, does that stack and or refresh at the end of every turn? Like, what happens if I cast it multiple times?
It won't stack because as the round ends, the
Yeah,
condition
it
goes away.
refreshes. Okay, okay. Uh Okay, I think that in this case, I would like to. Well, I'm going to keep my courageous anthem up.
Mhm.
So I'll use one of my actions to do that. And then I think that this time I'm going to use my second action to control Demas.
Okay.
And have him go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, or 30, 35, 40. Oh, this is 40. Okay, he can't quite get there yet. Oh, why wouldn't it move him?
Get the willow out.
Oh, thank you. Okay. But
You can get over there with 40.
Yeah, you can
I
get.
want to. Oh, I guess, yeah. And then I'll move up to put him flat footed in a minute. So he'll move and then try to bite. So,
I mean, he's already prone, so he's
Oh.
essentially flat-footed or off
Great.
guard.
Oh, that's good. Good. Okay, here we go. Biting.
That is a hit.
It is. Rolling damage.
9 damage. All right.
Am I still not targeting? I thought I was. I intentionally clicked target and then I clicked my target.
You might be targeting him, but then you have to target as Demas. So like,
I
You shouldn't
or
have
you
to
or
that.
thinking
you
that the
you
wrong
tried to
icon was
target and
target.
then
I've
trying
been
to
thinking
target
that.
removed it. I don't know.
If
Do
you
you know
see
what's
the corners, I like you're targeted, but
I'll tell you a funny story. So you remember how I said every time I click target, it moves the screen? That's because I'm clicking find my token.
oh, oh,
So funny story. Let's try that again. So I can only control Demas once though, right? That's fine.
correct.
Yes, because he had to move to get there.
Okay. Well, guess what? I have a distance weapon on me. Just so happens that I wield a sling. So I'm gonna try to sling this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna target appropriately. There we go. I think I did it. Yes, I can see them. And then I am going to, I have to draw it. I draw my sling. That's what I do.
Yes.
Why does it say I don't have ammo? Oh, I do
Well,
have
you
ammo.
probably
I
need
just
to-
had to load it. I just had to select it. Okay, ignore me. The end. Bye.
All right, 7. It's your turn.
Cool. Let's make things worse for him. I'm gonna cast my other spell that I got this round. This is like purely mental, so he is just gonna witness visions of his blood just like pouring out of him. I'm gonna cast Horrifying Blood Loss on him.
All right. Oof.
Sweet.
Failure.
Fighting two.
Roll the 10.
And he cannot lower fighting until he stops bleeding. Or he cannot lower below 1 until he stops bleeding. So he's got a lot of penalties on him right now.
It does. Prone, frightened, bleeding.
What else do I want to do? That was one action spell. So I can still cast another spell if I wanted to. So, that's I have to be in touch range. Yeah, you know what? Let's help Jaytham. One action to get up here. Blank.
Okay.
And then my final action, I am just going to... have any other one action spells? Kick him. I'm just going to kick him.
Sure.
As mark.
Ooh, that is. Tried to kick a helpless fella and missed. Okay. It is Screed's turn. This did not go the way he thought it was going to go. At all.
Mm-mm.
He is... all right. So he's going to stand up, which I believe provokes from Jaytham. Standing up
Okay.
provokes.
Right. Can I hit him with non-lethal damage?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a -2 penalty, but...
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'll take... So that's 13. So I don't think it would... I'm sorry, 15. So I don't
15.
think it would work.
No, it does not work.
Okay. There you go.
All right. He's going to draw something from his belt. What's he going to target with? He's pretty smart, so I think he knows that the things he's seeing came from 7. He would have seen you cast the spell. And you also threw teeth at him, which is not cool. So he's going to target you. And he's going to throw this bottle at you. Oh, I forgot to draw it. He draws it and then throws it.
Okay. Yeah, I know what that does if it hits.
Misses.
Fine.
So
I'll still take 1 point of splash damage, though.
you see, as the bottle explodes, lightning comes out of it, and looks like one of those cool Tesla coils going all over the place.
And I take 1 point of splash damage.
Okay, Jaytham.
I need a war recovery check first.
Oh, sorry. Failure. He takes another point of damage.
Okay. So raise my shield for the first action. Second action, I am going to hit it with my warhammer.
Okay. That is a hit.
All right.
Seven damage.
This fighting should drop by 1, just so I know.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And one more time.
You can see he's very close to dropping.
Okay. And this is going to be non-lethal. So do I select that as a modifier, or do we just subtract it?
You can put it in the circumstance thing, I think, as a -2, or we can just do it manually. That's fine. I don't
Okay,
mind.
I'm just gonna roll then.
No. Goodness.
All right.
Esther.
Well, that's it for me.
Yes. Esther and Demas.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my first action to actually, so we're doing non-lethal, right? To question him. That's the idea. This is right. That's what I wanna. You're doing non-lethal. Can I tell?
That was my intention. That was
Yeah.
Dan's intention.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen Jaytham with killing intent before. It
This
looked
is
like he
not
was
it.
trying to hold back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I can see that this guy is really not doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use I'm gonna use my first action to keep that courageous anthem going.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that that's actually getting added because I don't know if that has been doing that when I don't place
I've
them.
been dragging it onto people's tokens.
Oh, thank you. I just made it extra sparkly there for a little bit. And then I'm going to use my second action to cast Sure Strike.
Okay.
On this guy. And then I am going to use the sling that I pulled out last time to am I able to do non-lethal damage with my sling?
I think so. I don't see why
Knock
you
him
can't
out?
just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
I don't see why you can't just. I'm not going for a killing blow. You're just trying to knock him out or something. That's fine.
Oh, I have to load it?
It should be
Two?
loaded. It says your action load. So I think on your
You might have to actually
I
add
have to
ammo
click
on
reload.
the drop down.
Okay, I
Oh, no,
will
you
then
did.
well,
There you
yay.
go. Yep.
I don't do that then. All right, well that was a whole lot of sound and
you
fury
shouldn't
signifying
need
nothing.
to.
No?
You shouldn't need to. For sling, let me actually double check. I want to make sure.
I mean, it did just, yeah, it just told me now it says,
There's a
like,
reload one.
Yeah, it does need to be reloaded.
yeah. Okay. Well, we learned something new today.
Yeah.
Somebody else can have
I
that
thought it was
knockout
reload
blow.
zero. Yep.
That'll be fun.
Well, let's see if it's 7's gonna do it. 7.
Trying to decide. You know what? 7 spent hours and hours yesterday tending to the wounds of many, many, many victims. He is filled with a righteous fury. He's not doing this non-lethal. He's just gonna reach out, grab on his shoulder, and attempt to pull his skin off.
Okay.
I will cast Lens. And let's see if I hit. That's a hit. I'm going
It
to
is a
do
hit.
7 damage.
All right. That drops him below 0. You pull your hand away from this guy, and just like pulling the spine out of a fish,
Oh
just
my
rip the
God.
skeleton
Oh my
right
God.
out of him.
I just saw that he has orc ferocity, so it doesn't work. He doesn't die.
Oh, that's true. He does. I forgot
I
about
saw
that.
the pop up on the
Yep.
map. Still has 1 hit point.
He does have 1 hit point.
God damn it. Alright. Well, I've got no other option but to just. I don't have a weapon, John, so I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
This will by nature. Actually, no. I'm just
gonna. I feel like having seen you effectively tear this orc's skin off, that when I see him pop back up, Jaytham would say, Take it easy. We want to ask him some questions.
This one has no questions he wishes to ask of them. But this
Fair
one will
enough.
listen. I will do non-lethal.
A non-lethal flaying of your enemies. Wow.
Well, no, this is just going to be a punch.
Okay.
I think that was wrong. It should be a -5. So I don't think that hits. It's a 14.
14 does not hit.
That's it.
Okay.
For me, I will end my turn.
It is Screed's turn. I think he's going to try and run. He's going to try and go up these steps. Jaytham, you get an attack of opportunity if you choose. As does Demas. Oh, wait, no. Demas doesn't have it.
No.
No. Just Jaytham.
Okay. Non-lethal.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Natural
Wait,
one.
where's your hero
Hero
points?
point.
You haven't used
Hero
a single
point.
hero point.
Okay.
Your point.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me find that hero point. Okay.
You can just right click
Oh.
on the chat card and then click on reroll using hero point.
Okay.
It just
18
misses.
miss.
Just
Oh,
misses.
he would still have the flank on him, so.
Oh, you're right. That is a hit.
Hey.
Do I even need to roll for damage?
No, he had one hit point left.
Okay.
So,
Roll for fun. Roll for fun.
Okay.
yeah, roll for fun. See what happens.
Woo.
Yeah, you knock him down non-lethally. You want the good news or the bad news first?
The bad news.
Bad news is
Oh, no. I know some further bad news, but I don't think it's the bad news you're going to give him, so keep going.
probably not. The bad news is
Come on.
it's
What's the bad news?
Dude.
the bad news is that's where we have to end for tonight. The good news is that is essentially the end of book 1.
Do you want to hear
Nice.
the further bad news?
Yes.
Maybe.
He's still bleeding. Of my blood. From bone spray, so he's
Yeah.
going to continue taking damage and die. And
I forgot about that.
rounds. Oh,
I feel like
That-
we'll stabilize him. I don't think we would let that continue to happen.
Not if we're gonna, interrogate him.
Yeah.
it's treat wounds, but he still has to make his recovery checks.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's resolve that before we end then. Do the treat wounds.
I don't think that I'm trained in that. So
I can.
So,
7 won't do
chicken-
it. I can
No,
do
7's
medicine.
not going to do it. No, but you can do it for medicine, yeah.
All right.
You're basically just trying to give him advantage to stop the blood loss.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
2
I'm
ways to
enjoying-
stop blood loss. He has to succeed on his recovery check, or he has to come up to full health.
I forgot to target for healing. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. That's a failure.
Yeah, sure is.
So he does not pass his flat check, so he takes another point of bleed, and would go to dying 3.
Dying 2. Oh yeah,
He's
dying
already-
3, right?
Yeah, he was already at dying 1 when he went down.
Yeah, that's right. Is it orc frosting? You try it again. 7's just
Yeah.
going
Try
to
it one
walk
more
away.
time. Yep. You can try it one more time.
Are you gonna try again?
It's not up to me.
Am I allowed to? I thought that he became immune.
No.
Oh, okay. I
This is
misunderstood
not-
the situation.
This is not a cheat wounds check. You're basically trying to give him a bonus to his recovery check.
Oh. Wait, what if I cast a spell on him?
In order to stop the bleeding, you have to either bring him up to full health or he has to pass the recovery check.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try again, I guess. I'm not gonna use my spell. I don't know. I'm all right. All right, trying again. I targeted him this time. Come on, baby.
That's
I
a
thought I
success.
did. I literally clicked on him.
So what's the bonus that he gets?
I'm checking right now. I think it's not a bonus. I think the persistent damage flat check reduces to 10.
Blackjack reduces to 10.
Checking. 10.
Okay. He rolled an 11, so he succeeded.
I, Richard, am happy. 7 is not.
Ah!
Honestly, I was really hoping that the Flens thing would work, story wise and thematically, because that would be really cool. But I understand. Sometimes the dice don't play right.
Sometimes the orcs.
So he succeeded on his check. He's no longer bleeding.
Can we tie him up? And that be the last thing we do?
Yes, you can tie him up.
Okay.
So the next time we play, which will be, I wrote it down,
The 27th, I think you said, right?
October 27th. That will essentially, there's a few things to do here to clean up book 1, but essentially we're going to be starting book 2 already. So, well done.
Mhm.
Thank you all for joining us and playing along with us. We hope to see you in 4 weeks as we finish up book 1 and start book 2. Just a reminder, if you would like to play with us, you can join our Discord community, follow us here on Twitch, Rough Magic Games on YouTube, and come play with us. We want to play some games with you guys. Take care, everybody.